We were just talking about you. Everybody, Vladdy Saboka, everybody. I'll hold you back for now. Okay? I'll hold you back for right now. I'll introduce everybody. Chris Porter. Brian Elliott. TJ Oshie. Chris Stewart. And JD Langenbrunner, everybody. Guys, we got a great crowd here. They've been chomping at the bit. They've been patient. And Sobi, how? Oh, you know what? You pass along. Yeah. How was the skate today, Sobi? How was it at the very end when the crowd gave you a nice little response?
It was great to see you guys again.
That's it for Sobi there. That's all. Okay, you're good. He doesn't really like the spotlight that much. So we figured what we're going to do is just a little question and answer. We'll try to get some questions from you guys as well. I'll just kind of run down a little bit and ask these guys just a couple of mild questions. They're
Obviously, we had a pretty good year last year.
Good answer, Ports. I love it.
Didn't end the way anybody wanted it, but it's nice to be back here with everybody. We have a great group of guys in the locker room, and it's nice to see everybody come out and support us today. I think that kind of fuels the fire for everybody to continue on and get the week going.
Very good. Very good. I kind of started, I'm out of question shape. That was kind of one of the worst questions in the history of asking a question. I kind of talked to him about Minnesota, asked him about Zach Parise, and then asked him about what it was like here. That was really, I'm in bad shape. See, I'm trying to get myself in good shape too. There was no question that I asked. I just laid it on the line. LZ, as a goaltender, is it even more difficult than it would be as maybe a forward in the timing of it all? That's a lot of shots you're facing today. Huh?
Zach Parise.
And then Zach Parise, and he can shoot too.
Yeah, as a goalie, I think it's a little bit tougher than, as a player can skate around, take shots, kind of go through the motions a little bit. As a goaltender, you kind of have to focus on every shot. And,
So basically all these guys were going through the motions all the time, and you were the only guy trying out there?
What's that?
And you were the only one trying, and they were going through the motions?
Yeah, I'm the only one trying, that's what I'm trying to say. No, I think it's good to be around NHL players just to get that caliber shot. I thought about going overseas and kind of those leagues over there, but staying here with a good group of guys, we had 10 to 12 guys every day, taking shots from NHL caliber guys. It's definitely what I needed as a goalie, and hopefully they appreciated having me around to be a target.
Well, you're not just a target. A target is something that they hit. A goalie is trying to keep the puck out of the net by actually moving. It's a good target.
Yes.
Huh?
Zach Parise.
Okay. You would watch the Comedy Channel, huh? You always go back to something that was said earlier, and it becomes funnier every time you say it. Okay, salad. No, I won't go on the salad. Okay, we won't go right there. I want to ask you about the pace today. You have a third goalie, and I know. Did you guys notice out there the third goaltender? It's a good kid right there. He tries hard, good kid. But did you find yourself at some point out there, man, I got to get out of the net? Or did somebody have to tell you to get out of the net?
It was more tell us to get out of the net. We like being out there, and that competition, that drive, I think we haven't seen it very much this summer in the lockout. So when we get in there and things start to heat up a bit, that's when it gets fun. So you got to take care of your body though. With a short camp and a tight season, playing almost every day, we're going to have to keep out of the net as much as possible and try to stay fresh.
48 games in 99 days. That's what it's going to be. 48 in 99. You think that's funny, huh? Huh? Is that you that laughing? I'm taller than she is. I'm taller than this whole front group almost. You know that, huh? She's 6? Okay, well that's irrelevant. She's 6. Fascinating. Brian Elliott, you got one right there? Brian Elliott, thank you. I thought your answers were extremely good. That's that University of Wisconsin degree that he got. Huh? Oh, sorry. North Dakota, Wisco. Okay. Osh, how was it out there?
It was great.
Yeah?
It was fun.
Did you get the energy? Could you feel it from just having? I think we had it somewhere around 5,800 fans were here for the skate.
It's amazing. It's really great to see everyone again, and we didn't really know what to expect coming out of the lockout. And, to see this great turnout, it was great. I think it gave the boys a little extra jump in their step out there on the ice today.
Yeah, I would think so. That's something that it doesn't get just swept under the rug. The lockout was there, and a lot of people end up getting hurt. When you guys slapped your stick at the very end, did you guys have that plan to see what just thanking the fans?
Yeah, that's what the salutes are always for. To thank the fans for coming out and doing such a great job out there. And it's just great to be playing in front of you again.
Does it help that you guys haven't made many changes and that the line combinations? I mean, except for Tarasenko and I guess Jake being more of a full-time guy here, or at this particular point, does it help the chemistry?
Yeah, it does. You know, we don't got to look for different line combinations to find guys that with chemistry. We're going to be able to pick that up right away, and I think that'll put us one step ahead of some other teams that have to make some changes, that are losing guys, that are getting some new guys. So, and the Sink or Frank or Tank, or we don't know what we're going to call him yet, but...
what was the first one?
The Sink?
Sink?
Or Frank. Frank the Tank's pretty good, so we call him Frank.
Frank the Tank. Is this going to have legs? Is this going to last?
This is going to go.
Let's go Frank.
But no, he looked good out there, so I think everything...
I think the chant of Let's Go Frank. Frank, let's go Frank! It's official. Any point out there during the skate that you were out of gas and you said those lockout skates we had weren't quite at this pace?
No, I was actually talking to Scotty and Lipper a little bit about the fact that we sometimes only had 6 or 7 guys skating here in St. Louis. I was here for most of the time, so we didn't get any rest in between drills, so it was nice having a couple extra guys out there so we can rest up a little bit. Legs felt good, lungs felt good.
Lipper was flying out there.
Lipper was good. Lipper was good today.
That would be Jamie Langenbrunner, everybody. That'd be Lipper. Stewie, you got a microphone there, buddy?
Yeah.
Chris Stewart, everybody! Stewie, inside scoop, your brother got traded today. What's it like being, on a team and you find out your younger brother gets dealt? And you're going to see him a lot, because you wouldn't have faced him at all, because it's West versus West, East versus East. So his brother Anthony got traded from Carolina to the defending Stanley Cup champion LA Kings.
Older brother, by the way, but...
yeah, older brother. I always think, what, I fouled that up a few times, with the age thing, yes. Your older brother.
It's obviously a tough part of the business, but, back.
You were in Europe playing, and big ice surface, 100 by 200. That gets those big legs churning, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was in Germany, but I was nowhere near the points per game as Vlad Sabatka down there, but I was just trying to keep up.
You guys faced off against one another?
No.
Not at all, right? Different. There's how many different levels or leagues is there? Is there kind of like a tier 2, like kind of like doing junior, like Major A? Is there tier 1, tier 2?
I think in Czech there was three different leagues, right? So, yeah, and in Germany there was 2.
Okay. So you'd never face off each other except if it was a Spengler Cup or something like that?
No, nothing like that.
All right. But Sophie was really good, right?
He was. Just ask him.
Now it's been talked about a little bit, Stewie. Even before camp was about to start, you really got yourself in some great shape, getting ready for what was supposed to be camp in September. And now that you've played for 3 or 4 months, you've maintained that level, and you look awesome out there. Is there one thing in particular that you did in the summertime that you hadn't done before?
I mean, it was just a good summer off the ice. I was working with a well-respected trainer in Toronto, and we were doing some different things. And I wanted to take that step to become a better hockey player, and help my team win Stanley Cup.
And there you go. You're with Berge at center ice today, and then Schwartzy on the left-hand side. Did you feel pretty comfortable with that line combination today?
Yeah, Bergie's really starting to come into his own in this league, and Shorty's a good young player, and we should do some special things this year.
Soft mitts out there, huh, Stewie? I saw a couple of toe drags. You can see a couple of toe drags in the hand out there? Huh? I gave somebody the old 9 of hearts and the thanks for coming out there, that's for sure. Huh? You did, didn't you? Yeah. Oh. Well, Lance, thank goodness we came back, buddy. Hey, got to get the old legend back on the ice.
Yeah, thank God, right?
Yeah. How is it out there for a guy that's, you've been through it before, was what you just experienced, not just the lockout, but now getting back on the ice and getting ready for camp? Is it anything in the past help you prepare for this?
I don't know if you can do anything to prepare for this. I think going through the lockout and the uncertainty of when you're going to play and if you're going to play, wears on guys a little bit. But I think the reception we got here today really lifted our spirits and got us excited again about playing. And I think we're as excited as we ever have been about Saturday and getting the season rolling again.
It's a pretty good group of guys. I know last year you came in here and you probably knew a few of them. And as you went through the ups and downs last year, a coaching change, Hitch comes on board. You guys had just a phenomenal record last year. You have the coach of the year, you have the GM of the year, you have the lowest goals against average, you win the Jennings Trophy. Is it easier now when you come in and you see these guys and you come into a locker room, even after you've been off for 3-4 months?
Yeah, I think that familiarity that we have here, like a few of the guys have said, is great, and we have a pretty close group, and being on some championship teams, that close group goes a long ways when you go through those tough times. And in this 48 game sprint, there's going to be a few tough times, and the quicker we get out of them, and the way we were able to push each other from within, that's gonna help. And like I said, we're just excited to get rolling and excited for Saturday.
What was the key in years past during a shortened season? I know you experienced, in 94-95, you were just a younger player in the league, right?
Yeah, I only played a few games that year, yeah.
I would think that lots of depth will be a factor. Would you guys all agree that resting key guys, if you're talking 3 and 4, you're talking 15 games in a month, would that be a key? And is that tough for a player if the coach says, you know what, Osh, we've got 3 and 4, we're going back to back, and maybe on certain nights somebody would even play? Is that even a possibility? I know they talked about that in the NBA last year.
Well, I think even within games, the fact that we can play 4 lines more than other teams, that we don't have to rely on our top line to play 25 minutes or and wear guys down. I mean, that does it even more than I think playing games after games. So I think our depth is going to become huge, and it's going to be a big asset for us.
I looked at Osh when I said that about ice. He's like, I'm not coming out. Are you kidding me? But I guess my point being more about the depth part of it, and I know that it's hard to convince a player that this is the best thing for the end of the year or to get yourself ready for the playoffs, because that's a lot of games. Huh? That's 48 and 99 is. I mean, I play a lot of golf. 48 rounds of golf in 99 days is tough enough. Doable. What's that? It's doable. It's very doable. Ask Zach Parise. Is there? I think we might have. Is there questions, or do you have some stuff set up? Do you have mics out there?
Yes.
See, I am in rare form right now. I am ready to go. Do you have a question? Is there somebody already?